Elegant old money everyday makeup look. In today's video, I'm going to share with you how I achieve this makeup look with very minimal amount of makeup, plus products that I really trust. We focus only here on a very light base that almost feels so natural, wears out beautifully throughout the day, and works to even cover acne beautifully without looking cakey. Let's get started. So I first like to put a headband across my hair just to keep my hair away from my face. And in general, I love using this makeup bag. All my makeup fits in here. It's so easy to travel. I'm traveling a lot, so easy to take to the gym. It's so convenient to keep it in a bag like that. I don't own a lot of makeup. I know this sounds heavy to some people, but still, I don't own a lot of makeup. And I try to invest in my makeup. I love to pay for more expensive products because that's like my little luxury in the day. And yeah, so I like to not feel that I'm wearing makeup. This is the most important thing for me. So I start with this. This is the Chanel Le Beige Water Fresh Tint in the medium light shade. I love this thing. It's really different when you apply it. It has this watery substance, and it comes with a brush. I usually am a use your hands kind of gal, and I go across my skin like this. And this is really the easiest product ever. Like, it makes my skin feel better instantly. You can build coverage, like I can add more layers if I want, but usually I don't. I really enjoy just one layer like this, and that is it. Some people argue this does nothing, but I believe it does something. Could be placebo, I don't know. I'm gonna use my Dior eyeshadow palette as a mirror to look at myself while I'm doing this makeup, so bear that in mind. If you wonder what product that is. Somehow I'm an Hourglass girly, so my concealer is this one by Hourglass. I like this one a lot. It's the Silk Vanish Hourglass concealer. The shade is Silk. Is that the shade? I don't know. So I take a little bit of it. I always like scrap a little bit and then apply it on my pimples to cover them. And a little bit under my eyes. So concealed, I like to wait a little bit with my concealer to let it dry. This helps it set better in my opinion, so leave it to dry a bit. You could do something else until then. Let me talk to you about the brushes I use until then. I love Hourglass brushes. These are expensive, but they really work. I have the two-sided one, blush and powder one, the denser powder one, and I have the concealer one. Love them. And I also have the Kabuki brush from Hourglass. This is the travel one. I love this one for foundation a lot. I don't own foundation. I only own the Le Beige one I showed you, and the tinted moisturizer from Hourglass. That is like also very easy to wear, and I wear this when I want a little bit more coverage, when I have like an important event or going out on a date. This works for me perfectly. This is the Veil one too. It's like from the Veil line. I think that is enough time. Sometimes I leave it even for longer. I'm gonna use the brush and I do tapping motion. Usually when I get a breakout, the night like I have the breakout, I use the Hero Mighty Patch pimple patches. And when I wake up, the texture of the pimple is flattened. So it really helps me cover it up with the concealer, because if the texture is not flat and you have a textured look, it's not gonna look that pretty. Now here also dabbing on this. If you remember, this was extremely red and it covered it. You do not need color correction, which I love because I don't have time for that. So that is that. If on that day I will spend a lot of time outside, I use a powder for my face. Powder of choice is always the Charlotte Tilbury one. I have it in fair, so like the lightest shade basically. And I use this side of the Hourglass brush, and I use that sporadically around where I just use the concealer. I don't like a powdered look that much, so that's why I say if I am dressing up a bit the look. For blush, I was a huge fan of the Giorgio Armani one that was a mix between blush, highlight, and everything, but that has been sold out everywhere. I cannot get it. And my substitute to that is the Forever Glow Maximizer by Dior. This is in the shade Rosy, and it does the same for me. I just put a dot here and a dot there and go on and blend it. Use that side and smile. Blend upwards. And as you can see, voila, I take a little bit to the upper side. Again, smiling helps. Upper side, and then take it on the sides like that. Then I take the leftover, put it on my chin and on my nose. And that is my blushed look. I'm waiting patiently for my new Hourglass palette. I ordered the middle tone one, which is the Evil Eye. I'm obsessed with the design of them, also the cause, and why not? For an eyeshadow, if you want to look expensive, you want to have like a very subtle eyeshadow to shape your eye instead of an eyeliner. I love those Giorgio Armani shades for the eyeshadow. This is the dark, I think Ebony is the name of the shade. Brown color, and again, it's so easy to use. You just put on the edges here and here. It's all it takes. You can see like that. And then taking your finger and try to blend upwards. And that immediately gives me a very sluttery look. Doing the same on the other side. It looks so beautiful, like I spent hours, but it's simply with my finger. There is nothing like the Dior Show Iconic Overcurl Mascara. This is the 090. These are refillable. Like when it runs over, you just buy the refill, which is amazing for the environment because I go through a lot of these. This is the only non-waterproof mascara that doesn't run over. Stays beautifully, it does not stick my lashes together, and easy to remove with any makeup remover without like tugging at your eyes. So I use the mascara. That is it. Like an elegant look with your makeup is always focusing on less is more and less noticeable makeup. Also, only use your mascara on your top lashes and not the bottom ones. And if you're blonde, I definitely recommend using a lighter shade mascara like brown. It will really look much more natural on you. For the lips, before the lips, for highlighter, I'm using Pat McGrath Labs eyeshadow palette. This is the Celestial Nirvana eyeshadow palette. It looks like this. I don't use it that much. I only use this shade actually, and I use it just to apply a little bit of highlighter on the tip of my nose. That's that. When it comes to my lip combo, I have many, but my favorite current one is this one. I start with Makeup Forever Anywhere Caffeine Lip Pencil, and I overlip my middle and underline eye sides. And I do this. Afterwards, I use this Kat Von D Monica Everlasting lipstick. This lasts forever. And I use this in the middle. It's a very light nude. That is that. And for the lip gloss, I use the Unreal shade Truth by Hourglass. I love the formula of this. It's very creamy and pumps your lips. For a fixing spray, I like cheap fixing sprays, so I always go to e.l.f. This one is the Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist because I like my makeup to wear out throughout the day. I'm not so obsessed with how long it lasts, but this is good. Shake it, then you spray it. And that's all. And that is the look. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section down below which of these products you're interested to try, and let me know if you want to see more videos like this. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!